Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on how to create this custom images for minimap and how to use them. So here you can see now instead of the minimap image that I had before, I have this black and white hand-drawn pencil drawn style minimap, which is working in the same way as before. It just looks different, and also the icons looks more clearly against the white background. And also, if not that, we can easily swap the image that we are using into something else too. So yeah, this is what we are going to work on today, how to have a custom image instead of the generated one for the minimap. And I will also explain how to capture a reference image to be used as the starting point for the custom image that you want to create for the minimap as well. Alright, so before we get started, let me remind you that you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects I have done in my channel. Once you become a member, you can access everything without any limits. To the date, there are 2000 videos, and for each video, project files are available. And here is the full playlist of this series. Everything is implemented from scratch and explained. You can follow these episodes and implement everything by yourself too. Right, now let's get started with today's episode. Okay, so the way we capture this render target is through this map manager, where we have a scene capture component like this. It is set to here we set the map size using this the auto width of the scene capture using the map size defined, and it's directly above the map. And also we placed it in the 0 position. If you want to capture an image to do whatever the manipulation you need to create a custom image for the map, we can use this method. Here I'll add a camera actor. Since I'm using the map manager, I'm using it at the center to generate a similar image. This camera, I will move that also to 0 and perhaps give some height to that, so that yeah, it will be in a place like this, and we need to make it look down. And here I'll change this to orthographic and set this map size we have given 30,000 to the camera. And this is a rectangle. If you want it to be the square, you can give 1:1 aspect ratio. And if you switch to that camera, here you can see the map in the exact way that we would have captured the image. So here you can use a high res shot, use a multiplier if you want a higher resolution image, and now you can use that image and do whatever the photoshopping you want, or feed it to AI, or using any method you can create the map image you need. So here I have created two versions. One is like a hand-drawn colored one, and this black and white map image. So we are going to use these. We are going to implement a method now to use those images as the map. Okay, first of all, I'll import them here. Right, map and map P and W. Now we don't need this camera. I'll just remove it. And then let's again go to our map and markers, and under S map data, this is the map texture. So if I want to use this map, let me use the black and white one first. in the map manager. Instead of that, I'll assign this. Now if I go to the map, this is still what we are seeing. Okay, that's because we are not really using this map texture anywhere. So now let's look into our minimap, and here map image. Let's see, we set the angle. That's the only reference we have. Okay, so we don't set the texture as far as I can see. Let's see, find reference. Okay, so let's first open this map material, and here this is a texture sample. Let's convert this into a parameter, map texture, and I'll copy the name of the parameter, or we have unused. Let me remove that. Let me apply this first and then go to the minimap, and let's go to the construct. Here let's collapse this part into a function. I'll call it initialize map material. Okay, now from map data I'll break this so we can access the map texture. Here texture parameter, set texture parameter value, name is map texture, and this is a texture object. Okay, use that. Compile. It's not working. Okay, all right, I know. So it's not working because here only after we get the actor of this map manager, we get this values, this map data. All right, so because of that, we might need to do this step after getting the correct map data. Yeah, so let's change the order. Let's try now. Yeah, see, now we have the black and white image. Unfortunately, the player, which is white, is not clear. The icon is not clear, but the other red markers are clear. Maybe we should add an outline for the player, or we should use say a different color. Alright, I re-imported it with the outline. Now it's a bit clear, still not much. Right, this is better. I increased the thickness of the outline. So yeah, this is how it works now. We can clearly see other icons on against the black and white background. And just like that, easily, here if I use this texture, you can see now the map image is using that. So yeah, so the importance of this method is that we have in parameter here is that imagine you have another map where you need to, so in another map you might need to have another map image. So you can just simply add this map manager into that level and override this map texture. So yeah, that's all I want to do in this episode. And still, if you don't want to use the custom image, if you want to use the generated one, you can just as easily assign that and you will have the original image. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for download here in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. See you in the next episode. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.